Hi, Marney here from Connect Natural Therapies, coming to you on a Saturday morning in Brisbane. We had a beautiful shower last night, so we filled up a few of our water buckets and hopefully got a little bit in our tanks because we're on tank water here. So today I would like to talk to you about the art of manifesting. Now, what does manifesting mean? For me, manifesting means to take action to create an outcome. And that outcome is something I desire to do. Hi Monica, how are you today, darling? I hope yoga went well this morning. So you might want to manifest health, which means that you're taking action to create health. Hopefully that's good health. If you're manifesting for income, you're taking action and putting plans in place and processes to create income. If you're looking to manifest messages or abundance or something like that, you're putting things in place to understand and take action so that these things will happen. Because if you're not manifesting for a reason, hi everyone, then why are you doing it? How will you know when you've got it if you're not doing it for a reason? So does it make sense to you? It's kind of like you have to know your why and what might happen before you'll know that you got there. It's a bit like making a trip to Cairns, and if you haven't decided when you're going, how you're going there, the direction you're taking, you're possibly not going to make it to Cairns if you're in Brisbane, because you could go many other ways and that would change the direction of what you're doing. So when you're manifesting, you actually have to manifest for a reason or for a desired outcome. Now, one of the things I manifest, and I seem to be doing it easily and happily nowadays, is messages from my angels. So my angel messages are confirmation that the things that I'm doing, I'm on the right pathway. So you'll be concentrating on something, you'll be deciding to do something, or you'll be pondering on a situation that you're having personally. Good morning, Cherie. I know you guys are great at manifesting. So, yeah, and have been doing it for a long time, which is just awesome. You and Sean's were one of the very first events I went to give me that concept of manifesting and thinking about a desired outcome. So back to my angel messages. So I have angel messages. I get them in the form quite often as feathers. So I've got a little array. Oh God, there's my chunky diamond here. But these are, I just put my little feathers in a little container sometimes when I collect them. These will appear for no reason that I'm usually aware of, but I might be pondering on something or missing someone. Oh, they keep flopping. That's why I have the little diamond in front of them. So I find them around all over the place. Sometimes I find them in the middle of shopping centres where there's no birds. Or I might be driving and one appears on my dashboard. And I go, oh my God, that's amazing. So, decide what your messages are going to be. Now, something that's very simple is the manifestation of 5 and 10 cent pieces. Look at this beautiful soft grey. I don't know if you can see, it's a really beautiful soft grey. Very gentle. So 5 and 10 cent pieces. Now, once you become mindful about something, it will become part of your energy in your conscious awareness, not just your subconscious awareness. All right, so just think of the concept that you have a conscious awareness and you have a subconscious awareness. The subconscious one is the one that's intrinsic, it's inside. You're not always vocal about it. You haven't always taken it out to have a look at. All right, it's just your subconscious taking you in a direction or promoting things that eventually you'll get the hang of. A conscious awareness is something that you're actually consciously aware of something. An example that's very easy for, good morning Donna, how are you? A lot of people understand the concept of they're going to buy a new car. They've decided on a make and a model, and they decide to have a colour that no one else has got because they haven't seen it anywhere. So they decide to have a specific car, a specific style and a specific colour because it's going to be different because no one else has got one. Do you know that the very next time you go driving, you will see those cars in that colour? Now, they haven't magically appeared. They've always been there. But they've been part of your subconscious awareness, and suddenly they've come out to play. And you will see them everywhere. And you'll go, what? No one had this colour before. But they did. You just weren't aware of it, and it wasn't in your sphere of influence. 5 and 10 cent pieces are the same. A lot of people will not see a 5 or 10 cent piece on the ground. They will walk over it. They won't see it. They'll They'll be one of the hundreds of thousands of people that can walk over that same coin. However, if you know in your conscious awareness that a 5 or 10 cent piece on the ground is part of your angel messages that gives you confirmation that you're doing the right thing, or that the thing you're thinking about is going along well, or you need to be mindful about something, you will see that 5 cent piece. And you go, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. So I believe that to be a message from the angels. They're saying to me, you either need to stop and think because something's not going right, so be mindful about your decision making at the moment, or they're a confirmation to say, that's perfectly fine, Marnie. That's awesome. Or they're just saying, hi, it's me in heaven and I'm saying hi. All right, so just be aware. And I now manifest dollars. So I don't just find 5 and 10 cent pieces. I find $1, I find $2. And the other day, the most amazing thing happened. I was driving in my car. I'd been to visit a friend and I had to go and get some groceries. And I just said to the universe in general, but sort of my guardian angel, Grandma, I said, you know, Mum, I haven't had a message for a little while. You know, I haven't found feathers or money. I said, I think it's about time you gave me, a message to tell me you're okay. And I said, well, why don't you make it a big dollar? I'd love a $20 note, or, big dollars would be great. And I kind of left it at that, thinking, oh, yeah, sure, because I have never found a big dollar note. And so I went into my grocery shopping. I came out. I put my stuff in the car. And I thought, I better be a good girl. I'll take my trolley back to the trolley bay. It wasn't too far away. So I locked my car and wheeled my trolley across to the trolley. And lo and behold, in fact, when I first saw it, I went, you're joking. I don't believe this. And then I realised, oh, yes, I do. And I picked it up. And look what I found. It was folded, it's got the crease in it, and it was just folded on the ground like that, right beside a very busy trolley bay. How awesome was that? I mean, you got to admit that was pretty cool of the angels to have allowed me to manifest that so easily and so succinctly. But do you know what? If I hadn't have been consciously aware of my commitment to the universe or my request to the universe, I would not have seen it. Because I don't actually know how long that note sat in that trolley bay. Now, it could have been hours. It could have been minutes. It could have just been magically put there, which is just awesome. But I do know that it was the fact that I was conscious of a message from an angel that it came into my peripheral vision. So it wasn't in the trays. It was kind of alongside near a car. I just went, oh, that is so good. I was really stoked. I had to ring my daughter and say, guess what just happened to me? And she went, oh, Mum, that's so cool. So, what are you manifesting? What are you searching for? Are you so busy worrying about what you don't want that you're forgetting to let the universe know what you do want? That's a thought, isn't it? Are you so busy saying, oh, I don't want this and I don't want that and I don't want something else and this never happens to me? Instead of saying to the universe, you know what? This is what I'm ready for. This is what I'm manifesting. And that's what vision boards are all about. On your vision board, you put things on it that you are looking for in the future. Okay? Or the next week or the next moment or at some stage. But they become part of your conscious awareness. So look at your vision board, have a look at what you've put on it and just go, you know what? I haven't quite manifested this yet. So put some thought and energy into it. Use one of my sprays. I've got this beautiful, graceful, abundant. It's a brand new spray of mine, and it's to open you to attract opportunities that they're in your highest good and that will make a difference to what you're doing in your life. I was drawn to create an abundance magnet. So you can see in here I've got a little 5 cent piece. I've got the bells to ring in the abundance. I have the colour green, which is the colour of abundance. And then in there, I've got a little magnet. Now, I've had that magnet soaking in a beautiful mist or tincture that I created called Money Manifesto. And it was like a spell, and it was a process that I did. I created this tincture, and that tincture now, when I'm making these little packets, which I call Blessings of Abundance, and I've written a little, you can't really see it on there because it's back to front, but it's a little... like a little poem that I wrote many years ago about blessings of abundance. So I now sell these little things. It's got the bamboo, which is a feng shui thing of abundance. So what can you put together that creates abundance mentality in your life? So how about your challenge from this particular Facebook Live is to release some of your focus on the negativity and lack, and instead swap it for some positive messages of abundance. Now, just because you say, I'm going to manifest $1 million, does not mean it will, well, it might. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Maybe I should say to the universe, okay, it's time. Give me $1 million. But generally, you have to take action. Generally, you have to say, okay, well, to manifest that, what do I need? Think of your manifestation as a cake. So to create that cake, what sort of cake are you making? And what ingredients do you need to put into that cake to get the end result? Manifesting is the same. It's an art form, it's specific, it's intentional. All right, so it's not going to, if you haven't put any energy into it, it's not going to magically appear. Because even though you might have been doing things for a little while, you've still put some intention into it. All right, so put your commitment, put your energy, match your frequency, ring in the frequency of abundance. Bring that abundance to you. Attract what you're looking for. Attract a like-minded energy. Now, if your energy about money is negative, you need to come and see me. You need to come and release those limiting beliefs so that you can move forward with an attraction to abundance and prosperity on a higher level. Because if our whole energy about abundance is negative, we will manifest that. So you need to find someone. I'm here, I'm at Mango Hill, so just give me a ring. I do Skype sessions about it. But you need to release your negative limiting beliefs about your ability to create abundance and own new ones. So put in place, overlay the old with the new. Let go the scab and let the new skin grow. Yucky kind of concept, I know, but you know what I mean. So you've got to let go something to replace it with a better one. So raise your vibrational energy about money. Know that it is easy and so magical to manifest big dollars. And spray yourself with graceful abundance, because that's the other thing. How grateful are you when you get some abundance? You know, if you don't say thank you, if you don't say that is awesome, I'm so excited about that, how does your body know to judge that as a positive experience? So there's all these little tweaks and bits and pieces that happen in life when you're and you're not always aware of it. So how cool is it to identify your intentions and create things that match the outcome? My outcome was I wanted big dollars. I set it out there. I put it in place. I know people are just not going to believe that I had been talking about this moments before I found it, but honest to God, that was so truthful. I did ask for an orange one and I got a blue one, but blue, hey, that's my colour. So I'm in a blue clinic, so I was pretty stoked. So look, share with me. Tell me how you manifest abundance. What are you changing in your life to create a better outcome? Do you need help with that? Would you like help with a vision board? Have you ever done one? You know, I do them every year. I do a couple of times a year. So I'm coming up to doing another one. So would you like to go into my waiting list to find out when I'm going to do that workshop? It probably will be in November at this stage. All right, what can you manifest on a vision board? Now mine will be back to front, and that's okay. But you know, some of the stuff on here, I'll just read a couple of them out. I wanted to be an expert online educator. I've now created an online workshop. 5 to put my tongue in, your 5-week easy de-stress program. Simple. I've done it. It worked. It's on my vision board. I've ticked it off. Taking care of business. Well, I help people take care of their business. I do business kinesiology. I help the businesses align to the vibrational energy of prosperity and growth. How cool is that? I celebrate from the heart. I'm always heart-centered, so I come from there and I really love it. Just things on here that are coming to fruition. Radio shows now. I'm really starting to get right into the radio shows and becoming a podcast person, so I'm getting a lot of invitations to be on people's podcast. At the beginning of the year, I was invited onto an international podcast or summit on weight loss and menopause. I mean, you know, if you haven't put that intention out there, how are you going to judge when it appears? Stop saying nothing good ever happens to me and start asking for better options and acknowledging when you get them. All right, so I wish you all a lovely Saturday. The sun's out there. It's close to 10 o'clock in Brisbane, so I'm about to go and do my bits and pieces for the morning. Have fun in your abundance. Show me what you find. It's just awesome. Have a great day. I'll see you all another time. Marney here from Connect Natural Therapies, signing off for this week. Ciao.